So there's a Class A motorhome, a Class B motorhome, and a Class C motorhome. But did you also know there's a B+?
And no one makes a better one than Leisure Travel Van. Let's go take a look.
So what is a B+?
A B+, kind of a slang that we made up in the industry because a Class C, of course, had the overhead for sleeping. And people said, well, I want something that doesn't have that overhang. And so we came up with the name B+. So what a B+ is, we buy a chassis, in this situation, Mercedes-Benz, it can be a Chevy or a Chrysler product, but we build on the Mercedes and on the Ford. And of course, you can see how it's widened now. So we buy the chassis and then we put our body onto the C chassis. So it's really a Class C for registration purposes, for insurance, but we call it a B+ because it doesn't have a big overhang. It comes directly up from the cab area, very aerodynamic. So that exactly is a B+.
What are some of the things about a B+ that you might not find in a smaller B?
Yeah, okay, so a B+ is obviously a little bit wider, so we're 710 wide. It's a little bit longer, usually between 24.5, 25 feet. So what it does is it usually has a full-time bed in it, and it would have a full-time washroom or a separate shower, separate washroom. So those are probably the two big things that a B+ has that some of the other smaller units don't.
Why do you think a B+ is so popular?
I think it's because the big Class A's are big, and a B+ is some of the smaller B's are a little bit too small for first-time owners, and this is kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears and found the exact right one. I think that's what it is. It's not too big, not too small.
As with all Class B motorhomes, you'll have no problem driving or parking a B+.
Now, if you've got a comment, we would love to hear it. Use the comments right below, and do us a favor, please subscribe to Mike and Jennifer's RV Lifestyle channel. We're glad you watched. Thanks.